I don't know, I guess I kind of felt bad for myself not being able to do some things because, I know I couldn't get full benefit out of this left side. But when I got into the game and started to use it, I started to use it more, so it was a great opportunity and benefit to me.
Constraint-induced movement therapy is an intensive training program for training a weaker hand or arm. CI therapy works better than other interventions because it trains not only just strengthening a person's weaker arm, but also changes a person's habit of not using the weaker arm for daily activities.
Many facilities can't offer constraint-induced movement therapy because of the barriers that exist. One barrier is insurance coverage.
There's also the challenge of the patients getting to the clinic, because a lot of people don't have access to reliable transportation.
To solve the access problem, we developed a game called Recovery Rapids that allows individuals to exercise in an intense way in their home.
And the game is played by a person moving their weaker hand and arm.
The virtual world is really the perfect world for constraint-induced movement therapy. In order to interact with this game, we can program it in such a way that only the left arm is useful.
In addition to the person playing the game, they meet periodically with a therapist about twice per week, and the therapist works with the person on helping them carry over the motor gains that they've made to their daily activities. One of the ways that they do this is through the use of a smartwatch biofeedback device. The biofeedback device tells the person how much they're moving their weaker arm and also prompts them to use the arm if a period of inactivity has been detected.
Lifting is one thing that I do. Another thing is when I'm doing my cleaning, I use my left hand a whole lot more. When I'm into doing my shoes and my dressing and stuff, I used to kind of back away from it because, I know I couldn't get full benefit out of this left side. But it started to increase as I went along, even to fastening up my clothes and stuff now. I don't have the problems that I used to have with it.
Participants in our small pilot studies thus far have experienced decreases in their levels of fatigue. They've experienced improvements that are important to their quality of life, and so we're very excited about that. What we're doing next with the game is changing features so that they have more challenge for our thinking compared to our movement, or more challenge for our movement compared to our thinking.
We are then going to use those measures to study how fatigue changes when you vary the level of mental challenge in the game, and also when the physical challenge in the game is changed.
Future aspects of our research really will go into understanding and modeling fatigue based on the data that we collect from the game, both movement data, but then also data on a participant's subjective response. In this way, we're going to be able to measure what aspects of the game are important to an individual's recovery based on their individual impairments. What I've found and what I've been surprised about is participants not only tolerate the large amount of practice, they enjoy the large amount of practice, and more practice makes them want to play more.
You get so involved in it that, you're not looking at it being a help. You're just playing a game, but all at the same time, you're getting help.